but number 3 of this BO3 series.
Oh man, best of 1 for the last round. It feels like starting afresh once more. But if we take a look at the matchup in the dual lane, so we talk about Harry being Alistar, Diwa on Vikaisa, having the matchup up against Oozes and Disasters, Lulu and Misfortune, then I guess at least in the poking, I might give the upper advantage onto the Lulu as well as the Misfortune. Again, that's they can fast. They can clearly fast the lane, and at the same time, you just have to go range, and you just have to poke that Alistar and maybe even Diwa with your abilities in here that the Lulu has, the E of the Lulu.
Try and damage them if possible. That is going to be the name of the game. Truly trying to zone away in Henry a little bit. Get himself some nice significant damage on through. Bottom lane, also the usual lane swap we're going to be seeing currently happening. As Horizon taking a 1v2 in the top lane. Going to have to flash away. The Ignite comes through. Oh no.
That first blood actually went on to the Kaisa, and that is some good news. Again, that's your ADC to be carrying later on to the stage. But for the meantime, looks like that's another bullying being done in the lots of laners in here for the side of Nexplay getting punished earlier on. This is a different BDR compared to round.
Yeah, definitely a full different BTR. This one there. They're a little bit aggressive, which I like to see coming up from them. Truly going to try and bully back the Orianna. The reason why Truly was put extremely low at that start of that fight was because you had Vi coming on through for the dive play by Control. So I think that here Control it has a really good idea of how to play those lane pushes early on. So big heads up to him on that one at least. But Lulu pushing their way into mid. Lulu has been roaming a lot in this early game stage. So I do enjoy it, but Alistar is there to assist it.
Oh my goodness, that Chuli though needs to back away and just be safe. Ooh, help me, my friends. I'm getting poked down by this Orianna. But yeah, you mentioned a while ago that Disaster on this Lulu has been roaming a lot. And that's what you can do definitely as a utility support. You roam around, help out your laners, especially the mid, as well as the dual lane. But for the meantime, 3-man rotation up. We're going to be forcing that Fiora to back away a little bit. Not too sure if they're actually in the best position to take down the first turret of the game. But dealing a lot of damage onto the turret is also already quite of an advantage.
No response from BTR, and because they find this tower, they're going to be able to reduce this 1,000 gold lead to very little advantage, unfortunately, for the start of BTR. So, next play. Keep it on pushing. Will they be able to find it? There's only 1 minion alive. 1, 2, 3 attacks from the tower, and it's going to fall down. They're going to have to leave it. Oh, Joshi taking 2 tower shots there. They're going to have to move back, but there's no one there. And you had a counter push also coming up on BTR on the bottom side.
I think they're going to get this.
They're going to get it, yeah. They're both going to be, like, BTR's going to be a little bit behind on that rotation, but the point is they both get the first tower on the side lanes, so they're going to get themselves some really significant gold through that. And Horizon, he's just looking. He's like, what's up, homie?
I like that Aaron Sol being dropped down in the chat. Aaron Sol makes it easier for us to pronounce, but yeah, this is an exchange of turrets up top as well as down bottom lane, but Chuli doing a good job in shoving the minion waves here in the middle lane, at least creating some position onto a potential team fight that might happen. Cyclone committed already. Lots of abilities being dealt up against that Alistar. He's gonna go down. Here goes the Hextech. Him. Gonna go for the target. Kaisa get deleted and a double kill onto that Misfortune plus a position into taking down the first turret here in the middle lane.
I might be mistaken. My eyes might be playing tricks on me. I do not have good vision, so I'm going to use that as an excuse. But I believe Chuli barely survived the last basic attack of Diwa purely off the back of him actually leveling up to level 6. I think that was such a close one, and he just healed off enough from that level 6 power spike that he actually survived that last basic attack, and then Diwa died right afterwards. So overall, that was a fight heavily going over in favor of Nexplay, and that was great, because reason why Nexplay, this is a big fight for them, Drake is just about to respawn, so you've already got Wukong over there trying to get some vision control with the Scuttle Crab. And that's going to allow them to get some vision. And also, Horizon's going to be over there. They're going to take it as a 2-man squad because they are seeing they got vision. They know everyone almost for BTR is in the top side or in the mid lane. They can't contest away this Drake. So that's Drake number 1. Cloud Drake coming their way. But for that Drake, they're going to try and trade a tower in the top side. So they're trying to win the tower game. But in the bottom side, also, you're going to see Nexplay taking a Drake and instantly pushing the bottom turret. So at the end, the one that still comes out a win. And on top of that entire engagement and interaction is going to be Nexplay.
sure. But I'm liking the trades by both of the teams as of the moment. It's just quite unfortunate that they're gonna be losing a Drake in here. But anyway, that was that's not super important as of the moment. Seems like they just want to go for a play that will still give them a trade somehow. Not exactly the same thing. But for the meantime, though, we talk about not here onto the top side. Bullet has been foul, take a lot of damage. Shield is there, flash away. Oh, look at that! He's not gonna be surviving that slither of hell because a critical hit coming out from the ESPORTS is just way too much to handle. But meantime, in here, Harry trying to survive. Unfortunately, gonna be left alone by Diwa. Diwa as well, though, getting slowed down by Make It Rain and gonna get hit by that normal attack coming off from that misfortune. Quite a disaster for the side of Team BDR. Them dying a lot on the top side. I think that was like 4 members up.
Yeah. They did lose actually. Actually, they lost everyone because they also had another player. I believe it was Henry in the bottom side that died 1v1. So overall, it was not an official ace, but it was an unofficial ace. So at the end, they still picked himself an extra 5 kills from 4 to 9 currently. So they're looking fantastic in this initial parts of the game. And especially with a gold lead. This gold lead is already of 8,000. 8,000 in just 6 minutes. That is an insane lead to have at this stage. And Nexplay, if they do a big throw, things could be looking pretty dire. But seeing how they've been playing so far, and especially how good the bullet times of Uzi have been this game so far, they are not looking and they're not showing any signs of slowing down. As Herald's going to be the next pickup. Joshi's going to be on this solo, picking it up for himself. Like, they already got himself the first turret on every single lane, and even the second turret in the bottom side. This Herald is just going to be for them to use as a distraction for the next Drake that's going to come up, which is going to be the Infernal Drake. That is how, in my opinion at least, you should try and use that Herald as a way to get that Infernal Drake for free. Or control. No.
Oh, but hold on thought, because Hex's ultimatum has been used in here up against the Viking. All has been controlled and everyone's just going all in onto the members of Team BDR. As of the moment, Harry gonna be flashing away, but I don't think that's gonna be enough to save his life as the members of Team Nexplay Esports just gonna go for a very aggressive and decisive play.
Well, I had my entire point of the Herald, but if you pick up 3 kills, man, hell yeah, crack open the mid lane turret. That's a free turret. That's free gold. Give it a shot. The BTR here, they are struggling heavily. They're trying to put so much map pressure on side lanes to make sure they don't get shoved. But you're at a stage right now where Nexplay can afford to be split and not take fights as a full squad because they're so far ahead, especially looking at the gold so far. It is over 10,000 gold lead in 7 minutes alone. That is through the roof. That is absolute and pure and raw insanity. The BTR, they can potentially deal with because we mentioned it. They got some good engages. Harry also is Henry together. They got some good combo potentials. The comeback potential, the scaling of this game has only one character that scales good, and that's going to be Diwa. Diwa on the Kaiser scales extremely good into the late game stage, but for that to happen, you need to get to level 8, which he is level 8 currently, and get 2 items. Currently, he's making his way towards his second item. He's not there just yet. But the moment he makes it up there, he might be given a one-time opportunity, a one-time chance to get his team back in the leading position. But with a Drake coming up very soon, we all know here, Kasai, that the next Drake fight is going to be detrimental to see who might be taking this game.
Again, that's an Infernal Drake. We're talking about lots of or additional damage at least will be given, especially onto Uzi, which is on the Misfortune. Actually, what I think what went so well for the side of Team Nexplay here is that their decision onto shutting down the Fiora earlier on. Because yes, the first blood went onto the Kaisa, but then again, I think a skirmish is going to be happening here onto the side.
Oh!
Shockwave did connect, and look at a lot of the Nexplay Esports actually going down. Look at that killer instinct has been used again to secure another kill. I'm not sure how Joshi is going to be surviving this one. We'll see, because he's having a 1v against did it actually die? I'm not sure but I did not see it happen. Oh, Oriana is still. No, actually, it was the Vi.
They all survive?
Alive. So as the Oriana.
Oh.
Yes, I'm actually still surprised. I thought the Wukong will be able to go for a kill on the Oriana, or either the Oriana or the Vi, but then again, it did not happen. Well, that was a 3v1, so understandable why the advantage on the side.
That 3-man shockwave. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That shockwave was huge on the tower. It gave them so much breathing space and actually so much CC on the table to be able to dash out with that damage. Overall, really well played by BTR. And that's exactly the combo I was talking about. They hit the power spike for the Kaiser. She's currently got herself 2 items, and she's looking, well, almost 2 items. She's almost there, and he's not even the power spike, and yet she was doing so much damage. We're currently in a 2-3 KD, which is the best KD of the team. but it's still going to be a length to go. And especially, we mentioned it, I talked about this earlier, Kasaya, this dragon, this Drake, the Infernal one, especially at that, is going to be the main focal point for both of these teams. This could be the comeback opportunity for BTR they've been looking and striving to achieve, but Nexplay going to be very respectful. Peeking it out, no vision from both teams whatsoever, so they've got to be careful. The dragon's going to be initiating.
Definitely cannot. Yeah, in here, VDR doesn't really have the best position. First of all, there's no flash available for Vi to even to go for a steal. But for the meantime, knowing that information, everyone's just going all in. Shockwave again connecting onto the play esports, but unfortunately, Fiora is gonna go down onto the hands of that misfortune. There's a chase ongoing onto the Vi. I don't think she's gonna be making this out unless his first ability is available. Unfortunately, not though. And look at that, 2 members left all alone in here for the side of Team BDR, and they're not gonna be going for a forced push in the middle lane, as they potentially just could go for a Baron take.
Yeah, not much you can do for BTR, unfortunately. So BTR, they're going to have to take that one chill with a Baron push, especially when the bot lane got cracked. There's a big... Look at that huge wave in the bottom side. They got to take care of that right now. Fap is going to take care of it. It's going to take him quite some time to do so. But overall, you're just seeing BTR here at the point where... I'm going to say it right now, that they cannot come back this game. It's such a hard time.
So hard.
It is possible, but it's purely based on if a mistake happens from Nexplay. If they are 2 split away from each other. Look at the teleport behind them, coming out from the Camille.
Wow, what a play. Hextech ultimatum directly onto the back line, but I don't think he's going to be surprised. And here, there's still a G available. Looks like he will still be safe in here. Henry, though, away, so has his D.Va, but look at the massive damage coming from that Aurelion Soul, just zoning out the members of Team BDR. I think this is gonna be it anytime soon. At least they will be able to take down that inhibitor turret in the middle lane as they get a good flow of minion waves toward that area as well. Is this gonna be it? Death timers are quite heavy for D.Va as well as Control. Oh man.
Wukong.
More kill for this Oriana.
No!
Oh.
They don't get it! BTR!
Man, well, nice try. Are they gonna go for a chase though? No, not gonna go for it. They have to go for a defensive play, but look at that. Oh, okay. Fortunately enough, this is not a buffed minion wave down bottom, because I suddenly got pressured about taking a look at the lane part of the map.
Yeah.
Oh, hitting the turret. Or rather, the Nexus.
They lost 2 currently inhib turrets. This is going to be putting so much natural pressure in the bottom and mid lane. I'm really wondering if they can hold on to that, because currently they got no map presence there in terms of turrets, especially. They got first turret in top and bottom. That's not enough. You need the first mid lane turret to crack open the map a little bit more to be able to move around. But very similar to what I did last game for Nexplay. But here's for BTI. Look at the map with the without the fog of war. They have no map visibility. They have no idea from where they're going to get engaged, and they are struggling to know what their next move should be. And buff minion wave with a Baron buff in mid with a huge double in powered minions. They're going to get so much presence, and even going to crack another tower in top, I believe, with an extra wave coming on through. And this is just going to be forcing BTR to play only in their very own base. And really, even a backdoor could work out, because the Nexus is down to 1,600 HP. Nexplay, it seems like this game is almost in the bag. They just need to go out and grab it.
Oh, man. All I see in here that could be a potential comeback play from the side of BDR is a shockwave connecting to all
the bullet time!
For the meantime, in here, bullet time connecting onto a lot of Team BDR right now looks like they're wipe out. Controlling here. Gonna go for a pop-up with GA, but then again, here we go. An ace for the side of Team Nexplay. They're gonna be finishing the game. Look at Truly Truly dying just because he went for a flash in and then a stasis. Then just, the fountain just hitting him, punishing that kind of move. But then again, congratulations to Nexplay.